Hi, I'm Denley, and today is Friday Sews. I am just about ready to go on my trip. We're going to Lake Tahoe, but I wanted to share with you first, as you can see in the background, my big old pile of things I want to accomplish. I, of course, did not get them all done, but I do plan on getting them done, and they're in order, in my order anyways. So I know some of the things that I want to get done when I get back. And yeah, that should be good. But I was cleaning out my shed this last week and I came across an outfit that I had made. I wasn't even sure if I still had it, but this little outfit right here, it's a little wrinkly. Super cute little overalls. And then my mom she put the carrot on for me. Yeah, she embroidered that on. So it's a little applique. And this outfit right here is what my son was wearing when we adopted him. I made it for him for adoption day. And so that just makes it a super special little outfit. And of course it's got cute green ticking, and the bottom's even got a contrasting fabric that matches the top, and sweet little old-fashioned buttons. The pattern, I do have, but I don't know the number. I'd have to look it up. So if anyone's interested, I could definitely get it for you. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, just let me know in the comments if you would like to know what pattern that is. But otherwise, I just thought I'd share that. I'll show her some pictures of the day we adopted him. We adopted him when he was 18 months old. I was actually there at the hospital the day he was born, and he went into foster care right away. And so we became his foster parents from that day on. He stayed in the hospital for a while because he has so many health issues. But yeah, we've been with him since he was born, and he is just such a joy. And we see it as a privilege to have been there from the beginning of his life. Now, as you know, he's 5. Yeah, so I wanted to share that with you. And then I also thought I would share with you little bit of what I have been working on. It's not much. I'm not even done, and I wish I was, because I'm going to see this granddaughter today, but her bear got attacked by, let's see, its legs are even off, her dog. So I have to fix her. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. If I have this fabric, I may just take her head apart and put a new head on. That's why I didn't get it done, because I'm like, what? You know, I thought at first I would just stitch it and it would be all right, but it's a pretty severe rip. So I think I'm gonna wait and, okay, just a minute. Hi, so sorry about that. My son is very anxious to get going. He gets really wound up when he knows we're going somewhere and we're waiting on people, so he's just gonna have to wait a few minutes and he'll be all right. So anyways, another thing I've been working on mending is this quilt. This is the shell of the quilt. My grandmother made this. It's just a scrap quilt, but since my grandma made it for my kids, I do want to try to repair it. Although it does have some rot just from age and use and washing and drying. Yeah, so the insides are out. The lining is out now. And I'm going to see what of the shell I can salvage. And I don't even know if it'll be an actual blanket, or maybe I'll make my grandkids some baby blankets that they can play around here with their dolls this summer. Something like that, I think, is probably what's going to happen. My mom was like, just toss it. And I'm like, I can't. It's grandma, so I can't do that. I can't toss it. But I could probably make it into maybe some little doll blankets. And then if it's not perfect and a little worn out, it'll be just fine. As I was seeing on the bear, like, the eye is just so bad. I don't know. The legs, I do have them. I'm just going to pop those in. That'll probably be fine. But I think the face, if I have this fabric, is going to be redone. If I don't have the fabric, I'm not sure. So maybe I will put different fabric there and give it a patchwork face. I don't know. Or I could just stitch it and it'll look like it has a little bit of scars on its face. Just like me, Ma. So I don't know, it won't matter anyway. They'll love it, so I have to repair that. So that's really all I have that I've been kind of working on. I can't think of anything else other than, so I was going to finish that beach bag. Ooh, let's not drop everything on the floor. So I was going to finish that beach bag, but then my husband's like, well, why don't you make it with a drawstring and all that? And I'm just was like, that's just going to take a while. So I probably will. I'm going to make it into a tote bag that has a drawstring closure at the top, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's just going to take me more than a quick whip up tote, you know, which is what I was going to do. So it won't go on this trip, but it will go on other trips for sure this summer, as that is definitely one of my top things that I want to work on. See what's going on with us this week. Not too much. Oh, my camera's shaking a little bit. Sorry. I don't think too much. My son got a little bit sick. Now that he's going to therapy school, he seems to catch every bug. But with all his health issues, they always had told us that he would be super sick, and he wasn't. And they always tell me that that's probably because I kept him home for so many years and didn't expose him, which was a really good thing for him. So now, you know, like typical children, he's going to catch the viruses and the cold. So he was a little bit sick for a day. It was just a day. And I think that was all of our week. We just did laundry and cleaned up and got ready for this trip and packed. It's funny how it takes so long to pack, especially with so many kids. But we do have a nice cabin we're staying in, and it's really beautiful. It should be a really fun trip. We're going to do swimming and biking and hiking and whatever else we decide to do, just hanging out as a family. So there'll be kids and grandkids. Everybody will be there. That should be a good time. Let me see what else is for next week. When I get back, I do want to get some of this sewing done. I have a few projects of my own that I need to do around my house, and go get that done. But other than that, I think that is going to be my week. And I really appreciate you coming back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you so much. And I just want you to always remember that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. Bye for now. Have a great weekend.